Hey y'all, still out here at the East Tennessee Mopar Show, and I got a really nice 340 Cuda, 73 Cuda. My buddy Daniel's going to tell us about. So let me run him down and we'll take a look at it. Daniel, how you doing, brother?
All right, Scotty, how are you?
Oh, all right. Tell me a little bit about your hot rod.
Well, it's a 1973 Plymouth Cuda, and it's a car that my dad and I restored about 10 years ago when I was still in high school. It's a 340 small block car, automatic, and it's a fun car to go cruise around and drive into the shows.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Definitely an interest I have.
Was it originally a 340 car?
No, it was originally a 318, but we wanted a little bit bigger small block, so
right.
With the 340. They're kind of prevalent with the Cudas sometimes. So.
And you say you drove this car in high school?
We restored it while I was in high school, and then my goal was to finish it by the time I graduated, so I could drive it the day I graduated. So I was able to do that, so that was kind of cool.
I bet that was real cool.
Yeah, it was real cool.
Oh, I bet you were the envy of your friends.
Yeah, a lot of people wanted to go for rides in it, and then a lot of people were like, "Why do you want that car?" And I said, "Well, just an interest, I like something different, like the sound of it." Big Mopar guy. So.
Well, one of those things, if you have to ask, I can't explain it to you.
Yeah, that's
right?
true too.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if it takes explaining why I want this car, then cars don't mean to you what they mean to me.
That's
so,
true. Right.
Because I mean, look at it. I mean, it's to me, cars like this are art. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're as pleasing to the eye as anything else, a sculpture or a painting or anything like that.
Right. You kind of make it your own,
right.
As you go, and then you put the time into it, especially with my dad. So it really means a lot to get to work on it with him and see all the cars we tore it apart. So.
That is cool, isn't it?
Yeah. It's really,
I mean,
really special.
Yeah, I mean, to have the car is cool, but to know that you all spent a lot of late nights, cut fingers, bruises, all that stuff, frustration of having to redo something, it doesn't fit right, figuring out things. You did it all together. It was an adventure you did together.
That's true.
What was the car like when you got it?
It was in really bad shape. Some people we'd call it a rust bucket, or a Bondo buggy for all the bodywork, plastic and stuff. But
do you got a book on it?
Yeah, I've got a book on it.
Let's look at that.
Okay. Yeah, it's I just tried to take pictures as I went. And that's kind of what it looked like. That's how we drove it home. It was just in rough shape there. And we drove it home from Knoxville and parked it outside and just started working on it as soon as we could.
Well, I guess, oh man, that motor looks bad shape, doesn't it?
Yeah, it actually had a chain and a block of wood instead of a motor mount, so we just kind of cruised home.
Now, was that still the 318 in it? Or?
That was the 318. It was.
Okay, so you just yanked that out.
Yeah, we took all that out there.
Put a 340 in it.
See, we just took it down to nothing. But this picture here is exactly how it looked, how we drove it home. Cut seats, no carpet, no door panels.
What'd you pay for it?
It was $2,700. Paid cash for it.
Yeah.
So
I bet he thought he took your head off.
Yeah, I think he was glad he got rid of it.
Look at all that rust. Mopars are bad for rust, but this one was no exception, was it?
That was no exception. That is true. It was rust everywhere. We replaced floor pans and trunk lid, and you can see the patchwork of the Bondo there. And then we got.
Now, do y'all do this for a living?
No, it's just a hobby, and my family, my dad, and even my sister now too. She's into it, but we just did it there as a hobby, something to do, and. So we replaced quarter panels and just tore it down as much as we could to stop any
What
rust.
did you keep? The roof?
Yeah, we kept the roof and I guess the trunk lid and the hood and one of the fenders. So
you almost wanted to change that just for cause, right?
Yeah, right.
And change everything else out.
There was the replacement quarters there we put in. Had to weld those in.
You undercoated them and all?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sprayed them so that they wouldn't rust again.
Right.
It was just a lot of work.
Yeah. How long did it take you?
It took 2.5 years. That's not working on it every day, but but pretty much, as much as you could when I get home from school, and as money would allow too. So
yeah, that's the other thing. What'd you do through school to be able to afford a project like this?
I just worked. I worked at a ropes course as an instructor.
Yeah. Just
in the summer and went as much as I could, and so.
Did Dad help out?
Yeah, Dad helped find the deals on the parts, and he helped pay some, and so it's kind of like a joint effort.
Right. Well, that's cool, but you appreciate it.
Yeah.
You can tell you're a good kid,
We took all the dash apart, and
he didn't do it for you. He made you work
that's
right
true.
next to him.
I definitely lost a lot of blood over it.
And so, wait, go back to that dash again.
Yeah.
What is that, a new dash, or what'd you do there?
The original dash looked like this, and we called a company. It's called Just Dashes.
Right.
They're in California, and we sent it off to them. Took about 2 or 3 months, and they sent it back, and brand new is what it looks like. So.
But did they use any of the original?
They used the foam, I think, and they added some to it. And then I'm not sure how they got the black color. I guess they have some like leather type material they put on it.
Oh wow, cool.
But it was definitely worth the money to do that.
Yeah, no kidding.
So there's we took it all down, took the K-member out where the engine mounts, and cleaned it up. Transmission hood.
So you had this car totally apart?
Yeah, it was basically, since it's a unibody frame, you can't do a frame off.
Right.
Because the frame's welded to the body.
Right.
So we just took it down to basically the body that we could, and then just...
And then the frame
yeah,
that was
we just
connected to it.
repainted the frame, undercoated it. As you can see there, that's how it looks. So undercoated all under there, and tried to touch every corner of it.
Sprayed all on the inside before you put it back together. And all.
So it wouldn't rust out again.
Yeah.
Right there in the little shop. But it started coming together. There was eventually a time where I thought, man, is this thing ever gonna come together?
Yeah.
Is it gonna get finished? You know, and then you'd see it a little bit more every day.
Right.
And there's the 340 we had, and we had it cleaned up. Hensley Racing, who are actually here today at the car show, they did a lot of the balance work on the block and the crank and everything.
Did you bore it out or anything? Or
yeah, it's bored. It's bored 30 over, so it's about a 368.
Did they dyno it?
No, they didn't dyno. I've never had dynoed. I'd like to one day, maybe.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Cool.
But yeah, just kind of engine coming together.
Yeah.
Definitely learned a lot about it. You know, I'm an engineer by profession, mechanical engineer, but not a mechanic, so I got to see a lot of moving parts that you normally don't see. So.
But I bet that was still really interesting too.
Yeah.
That's your mindset. Yeah.
I'm a person who learns by doing instead of just reading about it.
Yeah, that's me too. You show me and I can figure it out.
Yeah,
if I had to read it in a book, I couldn't figure out. I'm lucky
I need
I got
both,
out of the house.
You know.
Yeah.
But we painted in the little shop there, and
now you say a shop, but you did it in your garage.
Yeah, it's my dad's got a machine shop, and then one half's a garage, and so we talked to some people who paint professionally and asked them, what's the best way to keep dust and particles out, and did it the best we knew how.
They said use a booth.
Yeah, they said come to us, but we wanted to do it ourselves.
Right. So. Did you redo the interior and all too?
Yeah, we bought a new interior from Legendary Auto Interiors, and we put those on the seats and the seat foams, front and back, and bought new door panels. Cool. As you can see before, they didn't have any when we bought them. So.
Right.
And then there it is painted. So it's
all right, well, we can see it like that now. We can see the real deal.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool. All right.
So that's a lot of work.
Yeah. No, look at all that, man. It's all straight back here now too. You got the old space saver in there.
Yeah, we found that at a car show, and we wanted to carry that around.
Put the sticker back under the trunk, right?
Mm-hmm.
The jack sticker.
Yeah, you can get a lot of stuff like that for it, make it look back like new.
Can we see under the hood?
Sure.
Let's check that out. We can get pulled back here so we can take a look at this thing. I'll do a walk around here in a minute. Let's get up here and look at this. Now, is this a period correct 340?
You mean like specs and everything?
No, I mean like from a general year that this car is. What it says, 73?
Yeah, it's 73. It's I think it matches as best it can for that year. I mean, we has the J heads, for the 340 that would come with it and everything like that. So we upgraded the AC component there. A lot of people are going to those style today, new style compressors.
And did it have power brakes on it?
It's got power disc brakes and power steering.
Did it have it before?
It did,
yeah. It did? And power steering?
Yep, and factory air conditioning.
Oh, wow. Factory air car, too. Man.
But it's...
No, you did a nice job, brother.
Yeah, we usually drive it. We don't like to trailer it too much.
Now, your sister says your dad's a little particular about things.
Yeah, he wants the bodywork to be as straight as it can, and he likes to have everything neat and tucked in. And so we try to take our time with it, even though it takes longer.
Oh yeah. No, that's the thing about it is while you're doing it, it's the only time to do it right.
That's true.
And if you don't do it right, what you thought you were saving a little time and effort on, it'll bug you for years.
Right. And even though it's never 100% perfect, and you'll still doing it yourself, you'll see little imperfections that maybe someone else might not catch.
Brother, that's why I tell people, six-figure hot rods aren't perfect. There is no perfect car out there.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, the guy that built it can show you where there's a lot of mistakes in that car. You may not see them, but they're there.
That's true. That's
true.
True.
No, that's sweet. And then that's all. The interior's not original, but that's exactly what it would have looked like.
Right.
Yeah.
We added a couple gauges there. And
it's an automatic car.
It is automatic. A neat feature about it, Gear Vendors company, they specialize in overdrive units. mainly for drag cars, but you can put them in your cars, and so we added that. It's got its own computer box, and then the button there on the console is like your overdrive button, like you see in a truck, you know, if you want to.
So what transmission's in it?
It's got the factory 727 3-speed, and then you've got an overdrive unit that mounts to the back of the transmission.
Oh, no kidding.
And you shorten your drive shaft, and so now you've got a 4-speed automatic.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Is that cheaper or easier to do than just to put a 4-speed late model transmission in it, I guess?
Well, I don't know how hard it is to bolt up to the back of the engine. So this one, they give you all the parts in one package, and you just install it and wire it up.
It's just a bolt-on kit.
That's true, yeah. Yeah. And so it gives you maybe 1 more mile per gallon, I guess, going down the road. But,
well, and it saves a little wear and tear on the motor. It's not turning as high RPMs.
Yeah, and you might could put a lower gear ratio in the back. So.
Yeah. And then it's got remote mirrors, I see, too.
Yeah, it's got the driver's side there.
Yeah.
Just that.
But no windows locks.
No power door locks or windows. I mean, it wasn't that model. They did have that model back then, though. Right.
Well, cool. Shut it up and let me do a walk around if you don't mind.
Okay.
Oh, do me a favor and start it for me.
Okay.
What muffler or exhaust you running on it?
I'm running the Flowmaster exhaust.
Yeah.
They're 40 series Delta Flow mufflers. So.
Cool. Well, yeah, shut that up for me if you don't mind.
All right.
Good looking car, brother.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. I'd hang on to it for a while.
Yeah, it's got a lot of sentimental value, so.
Well, not only that, I mean, these things are getting fewer and fewer, you know, and I'm sure it's paid for, so.
Yeah, it is. That's a good thing about it.
And a lot of people says it doesn't eat, but the thing about it is we all know cars cost money just to sit there, you know. But still, how cool is that? And these exhausts coming out the back, that's the way it was?
Yeah, that was factory rear valance panel. Some of the models didn't have it, some did, and when I bought it, the car had it, so we got some chrome tips and had the exhaust work done, and so it's kind of a cool thing they did.
No, that's very cool.
You see a lot of cars today that are like the new Challenger and Charger, they have out the back.
Well, actually, all the new cars that are coming out there, I'll build the exhaust into the valance back there.
Oh, it's a pretty neat feature.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it looks finished, you know, it looks nice. And then that orange in the front, that's the way it would have been too?
Yeah, it's a factory orange. I asked my dad about that. I said, are we going to paint that a different color? And he said, no, we're going to leave it because that's the way the factory did it. So that's factory paint, blacked out and everything. We didn't even touch that when
That's all original, for what you know. Had the car only been redone once, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, it looked like it'd been painted before, but not restored. So
right. Man, I love them wheels too, them rally wheels. Those look good. Are those original?
No, they're not. I found them at a car show in Ohio. There's a company there, and I bought them. They're the rally style, just like the originals are, but they make them. They're actually chrome. They're not chrome, you know, plated over. They're actually chrome wheel, inside out. So.
Well, brother, that's a sweet ride, man.
Well, I sure appreciate it.
No, thank you for giving me the time to look at it.
No problem, man. I like talking about it.
I bet, man. I don't blame you. Folks, there you go. 73 340 Cuda. Very cool car. Very cool owner. Dude's very nice. Anyways, hope you all have enjoyed it. Have a good day. See ya.